Hello and welcome to the Glowbug Show's first annual lists of things that scare the poop out of me. If you've watched my other posts, you've probably already seen that I've listed the 5 serial killers that scare me the most. There were a few that I should have put in like on honorable or dishonorable mention, like the Zodiac Killer, the BTK, people like that. But I didn't really think of that until now, so we'll just ignore them and pretend they don't exist. Kind of like the FBI does. Anyway, or ceases. Um, Now I am going to do a list of historical world leaders who, again, quite frankly, scare the hell out of me. As kind of a provision, I want to let everyone know I am not discussing any current living world leaders because we can't really know how bad anyone is until history kind of, roots through their closet and goes, what the hell was this guy thinking? I mean, would we know just how bad world leader X was if people hadn't dug up the killing fields? Okay, so it's pretty obvious where I'm going with this. Yeah. Um, I'm not going to categorize them in order of who scares me the most. Because quite frankly, all 5 of these motherfuckers scare me to death. And just to get out of the way, yeah, the killing fields, obviously, Pol Pot. Pol Pot was the leader in Cambodia, I believe it was, in the 70s. And he is best remembered for having everyone who wore glasses executed because they looked intellectual. I'm going to repeat that because it seems to bear some kind of importance. If you wore glasses, he would have killed you because you looked smart. Think about that. That is some scary ass shit. Another one who obviously terrifies me, and let's get him out of the way, is Adolf Hitler. He was a failed painter, which kind of sucks actually, because I've seen some of his paintings and they weren't half bad. The guy had some talent. Unfortunately, he also had a massive inferiority complex and a thing against the Jews, homosexuals, gypsies, the Ukrainians, Polish, the Russians. He was just an angry, angry little fuck with a bad mustache. My landlady's doing dishes. But that's 2. Pol Pot and Hitler. Another one, and people don't really discuss this very much, not even in history classes. They do if you study political science, which I find kind of admirable. Joseph Stalin, the more or less the founder of modern communism, which even the Russians have been smart enough to go, you know what, this shit ain't working. Thank you, Mikhail Gorbachev. One of my heroes. I'll discuss that later. Um, yeah, Stalin was a whack job. Again, killed off, the intellectual, the bourgeois, if you want me to use appropriate terms. And not only did he kill millions of people, but he brought one of the largest political entities in the world together, which is some scary shit. If you're that bad a man and you manage to create a legacy that lasts almost 100 years, like, really? Well, think about it. No, there are kids out there who probably won't know what the hell I'm talking about, but the USSR, the United Socialist Soviet Republic, which was the bad guy in like Red Dawn and one of the Rocky movies, was in existence from 1916, I think it was, until the late 80s. They ruled half the fucking planet for almost a century. That's pretty scary shit considering it was run by a nutjob. Or on the political theories of a nutjob. Okay, it's Pol Pot, Hitler, Stalin. Let's see, who else deserves this honorable mention? Well, of course, there's my personal favorite nightmare, Papa Doc Duvalier. He ran the nation of Haiti for a very brief period. But this guy was so scary. I mean, he styled himself after the voodoo god of death. Think about this for a second, okay? This man woke up one morning and said, yes, I think I'm going to take over my country. And when I take over my country, I am going to become a death god. Seriously? What are you smoking? His secret police were named after a voodoo demon, the Tonton Macoute. I don't know what it means, but it scares the fuck out of me. I mean, really, who wakes up one morning and decides they're going to rule their nation by pretending they're bare insanity? Which just goes to prove that there's some really fucked up people out there. I don't know, it obviously worked. And last but most certainly not least, because again, this man scared the crap out of me, Idi Amin. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie The Last King of Scotland. If you have the opportunity to, watch it. It's a brilliant movie. And it does humanize Amin a bit. It makes you kind of understand where he was coming from. But still, this guy was just... he was nuts. And, like, not the funny, playful kind of... he wasn't Murdoch nuts, he was Hannibal Lecter nuts. The guy was... he was wicked smart. But fuck was he dangerous. He never should have been let loose on them. Pardon. Which brings me to a point that a lot of people may criticize me for, is all these monstrous world leaders who have destroyed so many lives. Pol Pot, Adolf Hitler, Joseph Stalin, Papa Doc Duvalier, and Idi Amin. If they had just veered a little bit left instead of right, they could have done so much good. Because they were smart, they were dedicated, and they believed in what they were doing. If their personalities weren't so warped and stunted, think about what the world would be like today. Imagine the genius that conceived communism going, you know what, let's not kill these so-called intellectuals, let's use them. Imagine the fervor of Papa Doc Duvalier going, let's not kill people who disbelieve. Let's try and steer them towards a bit more respect for religions that aren't their own. And imagine the motivational speeches that Hitler could have given if he'd maybe not been such an asshole. Think about it. Because really, the only thing between a good guy and a bad guy is making the wrong choice. This is Glowbug, signing off for the moment.